you don't know where it's coming from. You don't know how possible that really is. So for my dreams to be coming true and me to be living out my dream right now, I pray that I can give these fans back what they gave me. My name's Ebere Eze, I'm 23 years old and I'm an attacking midfielder for Crystal Palace. Started off at Arsenal, I think I was 8. Got released from there at 13, went to Fulham, got released from there, went to Reading, got released from there. Yeah, it's bare rejections, a lot of rejections during that period. Then went to Millwall, having to try and prove yourself again, which is, as a young kid, is difficult. Again, that didn't work out, got released from there. Arsenal was probably the hardest. Yeah. My dream is to play for them. So hearing them say no at 13, that was tough. And I remember like training after I got released and I couldn't like focus. I was just crying whilst training, like doing it, I was just bawling. But I think that helped me so much in all the other rejections because like if I can get through Arsenal releasing me, I can get through any other club releasing me. My mindset was, okay, it's not going to be Arsenal. I just got to find somewhere else.
So when you joined QPR, like what was the journey? What was it like?
That was an important part in my journey because I met some people that helped me from the beginning to the end. So going on trial, I was there for 2 weeks. They then asked me to go to Lillishore, which is like their little camp that they used to do. They used to take the youth players there. I went away with them thinking, all right, this is a good sign. Like, if I'm going away with them, surely, man, you gotta give me something. So, done the week there, come back, and still I haven't heard anything. So I'm thinking, nah, I'm not feeling this feeling at all. I'm now in the car and I'm thinking like, something doesn't feel right, man, please. I just wanna know now because this feeling, like 2 weeks is gone and I'm thinking in my head, I need to be signed like now because this is the time. So I'm driving home and I get a call from my agent saying, they've offered you a 1-year contract. It was like a relief.
Like finally.
Oh my gosh, bro. Like finally, I've got this contract that I've been all over the whole of England trying to find this one contract. Finally got it.
Yeah.
So for me, that was just like, that's the moment that I'll never forget that moment ever, simply because of, normally you should feel joy, you should feel like happy, and I was just like, I sat back and like, it doesn't even matter what you guys pay me, as long as I'm signed, that's it. I was training with the first team within 2 months, a month, and that's because of the 23s manager like pushing me. They proper helped me to become a professional football player.
So your move to Palace, obviously, big stepping stone in your career. Tell us about that.
So being at QPR, I love QPR and I'm so grateful for all that happened there. But it came to a point where I was like, I need to move on. I've got an opportunity to go to the Prem. I'm so grateful for the fact that Palace were strong and they said, yeah, we want this guy, and they were sure about me. And there's nothing better than having a club be sure. That first season, it was just me being happy, me being free and being in the Prem with all the big players, and the fact that I'm there, able to show myself, as well as playing against all these amazing players, for me, that's like, it's not even a pressure situation, it's just, I'm grateful to be here, I'm happy to be here. Coming on the pitch there and hearing the fans and feeling that reception, what the energy that I was being given that day, I will hold that with me forever. Simply because stepping on the pitch, that's not a normal reception. And I pray that I can give these fans back what they gave me, do you understand? That realistically, every day you should show gratitude for all that you've been through and all that you have.
So your recent injury that you've just recovered from, like, what was it like? Like, talk me through it. Like, was it a battle mentally, or do you know what I mean?
I think that's one of the maddest experiences that I've been through. This is a normal session, and I received the ball, touched it, and I've gone to push off, and I've heard a pop, and I felt a pop, and I was just like, but I didn't feel pain. But immediately I've dropped to the floor, like, out of shock, like, what was that?
Yeah.
I was like, to someone who kicked me, turn around, like, who's kicked me? Turn around, I saw the guy was like, the guy was like 10 yards away, G. I was thinking, no. And immediately you know that it's the worst news. Go inside, do the little ultrasound thing. Yeah, it's fully ruptured, there's nothing there. So then it's just tears, man, tears. I was in good form then as well, and I felt like I was playing well. So my head was just like, why now? Like, this could have been any other time. But obviously because of my faith, me being a Christian, a lot of the way I think is in line with what God says in His Word.
Yeah, positive.
So for me, I know that everything that happens is for a reason. There's a reason why that happened. I may not understand it, I may not know, but I know that there's a blessing at the end of this.
Yeah.
So I'm now returning. I came back after 4.5 months. I've been focused on what I want, and I'm just so grateful to God for me going through that, because that's made me so strong mentally and physically. I'm in a much better place than I was before. So short term is to get back to the form that I was at when the injury happened. So long term goals, if I'm honest, I just want to be the best player that I can possibly be. So every single day I apply myself, I work hard, and wherever that takes me is where it takes me. And my only aim right now is to focus on the day that I have here, apply myself and see what happens at the end.